In this lecture, I will present a complete quantitative discussion about liquid drop model of nucleus and its merits, demerits, and finally, I discuss about how this model can explain the nuclear fission phenomena. This model of nucleus was first proposed by Niels Bohr, who observed that there are many remarkable similarities between an atomic nucleus and liquid drop. The similarities between the liquid drop and the nucleus are: number one, in stable state, the liquid drop is spherical shaped due to the symmetrical surface tension forces. This is analogous to the nucleus, which is assumed as a spherical shape in stable state, and here the potential barrier at the surface of the nucleus is analogous to the surface tension of the liquid drop. Second, the density of a liquid drop is independent of its volume. Similarly, the density of a nucleus is independent of its volume. 3. The intermolecular forces in a liquid drop are short-range forces. The molecules in the liquid drop interact only with their immediate neighbors. That means it is a molecule of liquid drop, it is also a molecule liquid drop. The force acting between this, not this. This is why this force is short range. Similarly, the nuclear forces are also short range forces. Nucleons, that means neutron and proton in the nucleus, also interact only with their immediate neighbors. This leads to the saturation in the nuclear forces and a constant binding energy per nucleon. Fourth, the molecules evaporate from a liquid drop when we increase the temperature of the liquid drop due to their increased energy of thermal agitation. Similarly, when energy is given to a nucleus by bombarding it with projectiles, a compound nucleus is formed which emits nuclear radiations almost immediately. And lastly, when a small drop of liquid is allowed to oscillate, it breaks up into two similar drops of equal size. The process of nuclear fission is similar and the nucleus breaks up into two similar nuclei. The merits of this model: number one, the features of nuclear matter such as observed binding energy and the stability of nucleus against alpha beta disintegration as well as nuclear fission can be explained by this model very well. And secondly, the liquid drop model helps us to calculate the atomic mass and binding energy of the nucleus quite accurately. The demerits are the liquid drop model fails to explain the high stability of nuclei with magic numbers. It also fails to explain the measured spin and magnetic moment of nuclei. Thirdly, it cannot explain the low-lying excited states, which are actually quite widely spaced in the nuclei. Now we discuss about the third point. Look, a liquid drop has a spherical shape due to surface tension according to its viewpoint. According to liquid drop model, an excited liquid drop may oscillate in a number of ways. If an external force applied on a liquid drop which is spherical, it takes the form ellipsoid, and then it takes the form as dumbbell, and after that they are separates and breaks up into two parts. The analogy may be extended to a nucleus which behave like a liquid drop. When a nucleus absorbs a neutron, it forms a compound nucleus which is highly energetic. The extra energy possessed by it comes mostly from the binding energy of the neutron absorbed by the nucleus. Due to this extra energy, the spherical compound nucleus oscillates rapidly. As a result, it may change its shapes and takes the form ellipsoid initially, then dumbbell, and then breakups into two parts. This is nuclear fission. In this way, the liquid drop model explains the nuclear fission phenomena.